notch together.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, home of football in the scenic city. Are you ready to enjoy the beautiful game together? I'm Brian Vale. We'll go shortly to Arnold Gold and Sarah White for pre-game notes and get to the stadium in short order as well. Today's broadcast is proudly brought to you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Thank you, Brian, and welcome, soccer fans. My name is Arnold Gold. As we gear up for an exciting match, our production team is thrilled to bring you all the action live. Remember, each match and event on our network is broadcast live.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Coaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front! Approaches, strikes right side, it's saved! Chattanooga Football Club wins in the shootout!
Hi, Chattanooga FC fans. I'm Sarah White. We've got an exciting lineup for you today as we gear up for kickoff. Jump into the conversation on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Your insights and enthusiasm significantly strengthen our community. You can find game day content, like our starting 11, game day guides, last-second information, and more now by visiting us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos. Your vibrant energy is infectious, and celebrating those moments with you is what we're all about. Using our hashtags? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga always and hashtag SomosCFC in your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media, unified in spirit. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Show the world your support for the team. From home cheers to stadium roars, it's all for the love of soccer. Now, here's Brian.
Gabriel Schrei will be on the call today. We'll be going to him soon for pre-game. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club, we're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Welcome, sports fans, to another thrilling edition of football, brought to you by the Welcome, sports fans, to another thrilling edition of football, brought to you by the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. As the sun dips below the horizon, the lights of the stadium ignite, casting a glow on the anticipation that fills the air. The stage is set in Chattanooga, where history has been written and legends born, and tonight we add another chapter. From heart-stopping plays to breathtaking victories, the spirit of competition burns brightly here. The teams are lining up, strategies have been crafted, and all eyes are on the field. This is where dreams are chased, where heroes emerge, and where moments become memories that last a lifetime. So, grab your jerseys, wave your flags, and join us as we embark on a journey of passion, pride, and power. Whether you're at the stadium, at home, or on the move, you won't miss a beat with us. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, your front row ticket to the heart of football. Are you ready? Because the game is about to begin. Let the kickoff commence.
From the heart of the action, this is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Two teams come together in a battle of skill, strategy, and determination. With every pass, every tackle, and every score, we'll be right here bringing the excitement directly to you. Stay tuned because kickoff is moments away. This is where the thrill begins. Welcome to the game. Standing by with the call, we go to Gabriel Schrei.
Hello and welcome. On top of Wicks Family Field at Joe Davis Stadium, it's Pro Side Soccer, Chattanooga Football Club. On the road, a crucial Eastern Conference matchup, and we'll have it all tonight on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thank you for tuning in and being with us for all the action in this one. One key figure is back in the lineup and on the pitch tonight for Chattanooga Football Club. Gene Antoine, many will be familiar with him, Chattanooga Football Club fans. A revered figure on the roster and an important participant last season for Chattanooga Football Club. Wasn't able to start right away this season and is now back in the lineup and getting the start tonight with the 11 for CFC. Taking a look at that lineup for Chattanooga Football Club up front, it's James, Wamry, Ibarra. In the middle, McGrath, Arthur, and Jimenez. And on the back, Garvanian, Prepelica, Villafara, and Perez. We're underway in Huntsville at Joe Davis Stadium. Huntsville City Football Club down into the wing with the ball, trying to pass it inside and sent off over the end line. Way down on your left here. An early attack coming for HCFC in Rocket City. Chattanooga Football Club gathering up the ball. We'll see a set piece. A really early look at a set piece. Thanks again for being with us. Pro Side Soccer. Huntsville City Football Club hosting Chattanooga Football Club in MLSNP action. A corner kick coming in just a couple of seconds for Chattanooga Football Club. A set piece in the opening minutes. McGrath is standing by to deliver this corner. The referee doesn't like something. Officiating crew tonight. Arroyo is the referee. Hewitt, the line judge down on the side he's on now. Gingerich, the other line judge. We're ready to go on the corner. The referee is satisfied. He steps off. Arroyo signals that McGrath is allowed to deliver the corner. Here it is, chipped up, floating backside, looking for the header. Huntsville clears this up towards the penalty arc, still inside of the 18, and now cleared down towards the midfield stripe. We remain scoreless as we enter into the 5th minute of play from Huntsville, Alabama. Chattanooga, an entry pass down to the wing. Battling for it along the touchline. This one escapes. McGrath says he has the ball. Chattanooga will keep it. Throw in coming for CFC on the road, battling Huntsville. Perez will deliver this. Huntsville City Football Club has had nothing but bad luck this season. Nearly beat Chattanooga in their first match as a part of Next Pro. They were on the road in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and went to shootouts after a 2-2 draw. Chattanooga won it in flashy, dramatic Chattanooga fashion, able to come up with a win in shootouts in their first ever match as a part of Next Pro. Huntsville hasn't won since. They've been on the struggle bus. More on that in just a moment as the ball is up towards the middle portion of the field. Now right along that midfield stripe to the far side. Chattanooga passing it back and forth down along the touchline. Looking back towards the keeper, and a bit of a reset for Chattanooga Football Club. Coming towards the close side via Faramina. He doesn't have a lot of pressure on him and goes back across the field to Garvanian, who's looking for space. A little bit of defense coming from X, so they pass it away from Maximus back to the close side of the pitch. Chattanooga looking for a way to work this up the field of play. Pass down to the close touchline, and Abada loses this. Last to touch it. So Huntsville City Football Club will take over with the ball. Huntsville City working left to right. Here's a throw in. Pass far side delivered by Isaiah Jones. Now a connection towards the midfield stripe. Huntsville has some space. Long feed towards the 18. Antoine comes out and gathers this. As we enter into the 7th minute, we remain scoreless. A clean sheet between Huntsville and Chattanooga. Thank you for tuning in. Good action between these two tonight. Thrilled to have you along for the ride and hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. This one lost on the close side of the pitch. Throw-in will come for Chattanooga Football Club. Or rather, Huntsville City. Chattanooga back in their defensive shell. X throws in. Taken at and lost initially
Isaiah Jones looking inside. Chattanooga tips this away via Faramina. Now Garvanian. Tipped across. Jesse Williams, far side to Garvanian. Through traffic, working his way towards the midfield stripe. Ball lost. Lots of contact. He goes down hard. Julian Gaines, the midfielder from Austin, Texas, bringing the pressure as we enter into the 8th minute of play, scoreless. From Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama, Pro Side Soccer, a scoreless match underway between HCFC and Chattanooga Football Club. Chattanooga with the ball. Prepelica working it back and forth via Faramina, now on the penalty arc, looking to Perez. Just along the touchline. This one is sent off intentionally. Huntsville playing some keep away. Run down by Jonathan Bolaños. More on him in just a moment. He's off to a hot start this season and has been a very key piece for Huntsville. Huntsville struggling in the early stages as Chattanooga working with the ball in the back. Back and forth they go. Garvanian. So Huntsville goes on the road to start the season in Chattanooga, loses in the shootout after a 2-2 draw in regulation. Then they stay at home and host Orlando City B. They play to a draw 1-1 and lose the shootout. Huntsville gets the takeaway on a Chattanooga pass. One connection, now two. Looking for Isaiah Jones and cleared off the far side of the pitch. Chattanooga just punts this up into row B. So after 2 losses on shootouts, Huntsville on March 30th plays host at home against Columbus Crew for their 3rd match of the season. They lose outright 4-3 in that, drops their record to 0-1-2. Then they go on the road to Inter Miami 2, and they lose that match 2-1, dropping their record to 0-2-2. Finally, their last match was at home as well against Crown Legacy FC. They didn't lose it. They played to a draw 1-1 and lost in the shootout. Here's the throw-in for Huntsville. A header out front on the edge of the goal box and now cleared away by Chattanooga. Taken at twice by Huntsville. Couldn't gather it or get a good quality shot onto the net. Chattanooga able to push that out to the edge of the 18 and then cleared entirely by Jesus Abada. Pro Side Soccer scoreless as we're entering the 10th minute of play at Joe Davis Stadium between Chattanooga and Huntsville. Chattanooga takes it away. One pass now to Alex McGrath onto the edge of the center circle. Floats this back now far side. Chattanooga. One connection now two. Just behind the midfield stripe. They're looking to advance right to left. Pass to Jesus Abada. He stands just 1 foot behind that stripe. Goes back to Villa Faramina. He's not liking what he's seeing, so it's a full reset all the way to the center back, Prepelica. Inatoli dishes it out via Faramina, trying the aerial pass. Perez throws a header on it through traffic. Chattanooga, far side. Alex McGrath can't maintain possession. Taylor Gray trying for the tackle against Isaiah Jones. He plays keep away well. One pass, now two to the close side. Bolaños is taken at by Perez and loses the ball. Into the 11th minute, scoreless. Chattanooga, Huntsville, all on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks for tuning in. Chattanooga saying they've got the ball. Huntsville saying otherwise. Here comes the referee Arroyo, who assesses a yellow card. And I'm not sure if that was for Coach on the bench. He throws the yellow card up to the bench. It was somebody who's not on the pitch from Huntsville who gets hit with that card. I'm not sure if it was Coach or a member of the staff or a player who was seated out of view. But a yellow card halfway through our 11th minute. We're scoreless in Huntsville. A little bit of early action between these two. Chattanooga, long feed, gathered up. Mehdi Wamry battling his way down the wing. Isaiah Jones heavily defending him as this escapes over the end line. I like the look to Wamry. Really good job pressing up the pitch. Delivered the ball where only he could get it. He starts to work with it and is trying to kind of let the play develop as he battles his way along the touchline. And unfortunately for him and Chattanooga, not able to bring anything together. So we remain scoreless in the 12th minute, but a set piece now for Chattanooga Football Club. Alex McGrath to take the corner. Box is loaded up. Here it is, chipped out in front. The header cleared away well by Huntsville. Regathered, Perez passes it to the corner. McGrath Chipped back door, lots of space, headed away again by Huntsville. Chattanooga regathers on the far side. Still down in the attacking third of the pitch, passed all the way back out to the center circle. Touched by McGrath via Faramina, who stands on the very edge of that circle. One pass, now two, looking far side. Jimenez Aranzazu working with the ball, not liking what he's seeing. Here's Taylor Gray. Gray doesn't have anywhere to go with it, so he goes back towards the midfield stripe. Chattanooga, Aranzazu has the ball. Lofted all the way back to Prepelica. He's just behind the center circle. Still scoreless. Right to left goes Chattanooga. We're entering into the 13th minute of play in Huntsville, Alabama at Joe Davis Stadium. Via Faramina. Back to Prepelica. The center back looking towards the midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu, far side. A lot of room to work with for Alex McGrath. Wanted Taylor Gray. He's double-teamed for a moment on the edge of the wing. Now with the ball, still double-teamed, loses it in traffic and taken at by Huntsville. They've got it all the way back to the center back. Huntsville a full reset, trying to get this out of their own backside. And a lot of contact as Isaiah Jones goes down hard. Right away the call. Rod Underwood all fired up. Rod Underwood, fantastic guy, the bench boss for Chattanooga Football Club. This is his third season at the helm for Chattanooga. 2023 NISA regular season champs. They spent 30 weeks at the top of the table under his direction. Huntsville, long feed up the field of play. Headed at, nearly taken by Eck. Big collision on the edge of the center circle. Chattanooga wants to work with it. Not going to have a stoppage of play between these two. Arroyo lets them play on. Good consistency so far with the officiating. Antoine regathers, sends it to the close side of the pitch via Faramina. Working right to left. Antoine the keeper, so Chattanooga all the way back on the far right side. Back and forth, back and forth. Chattanooga feeling a lot of pressure. The defense all the way down and pushing up. In pursuit, Maximus Eck. Chattanooga trying to play keep away. Being harassed by Bolaños. Ball is lost. Brennan Creek picks it up, but the foul called. Going down hard is Joseph Perez, the defender from Anaheim, California. Perez has had a long, illustrious career playing as a professional. This is his 130th match. He's played in all four this season for Chattanooga. Played almost 300 minutes of time already for Chattanooga. A really good passer, 81% on target passing the ball. And taking a look back at what happened, Bolaños was after him. Yeah, definitely caught him hard in the shin. That genuinely had to hurt very bad. He'll stay on and play on. We're midway through our 15th minute scoreless in Huntsville between Huntsville City Football Club and Chattanooga. Mina, close side, delivered to Perez, who just took that big shot. Bolaños still defending him heavily. Back to Mina. Mina chips it off, far side. Jimenez Aranzazu, long outlet pass. Taylor Gray along the far touchline. Chattanooga on the attack. Back to Taylor Gray. He's looking inside for the captain. Alex McGrath blows a tire and loses the ball. Huntsville looking to clear this away. Huntsville City working left to right. One pass keeps this away from the defender, and now chipped through the air. Long ball for Bolaños. He's alone, streaking into the close wing. A lot of space. Antoine looks ready. Centering feed. Chattanooga able to chip this away. Well played defensively by Chattanooga Football Club. That's a really good heads-up play by CFC. Imminent danger, to put it lightly, crashing down on the net, and they're able to clear that away. Huntsville City throwing in from the far corner. On the attack, Chattanooga back in a defensive shell. Cleared away. Taylor Gray gets this one out of the box. Taken up far sideline. Chattanooga battling this, trying to keep it on the field of play. Mehdi Wamry down along the far touchline to Garvanian, who goes to Perez. Joseph Perez in Chattanooga working right to left. He's got a head of steam, working over the midfield stripe, up the touchline. Jesus Sabata back to him, playing keep away from Isaiah Jones. Now Chattanooga gets it through traffic. Alex McGrath walking it towards the corner of the 18. Beautiful play defensively by Huntsville to cut that off. had a beautiful look. I thought he was certainly going to get a quality shot on net. Whamry chasing the ball. Taylor Gray steals it in the far wing. Chattanooga's got it on the attack again. CFC, Garvanian parked just outside of the wing. Back and forth he goes with Taylor Gray. CFC has got Huntsville back in a defensive shell. Maximus Eck attacking the ball. Can't get it. Viafara Mina back near the midfield stripe. Passes it to the close side, just outside of the wing. Jesus Ibarra running through that slick footwork. Given off. Padaz back to Abada. He's walking it towards the 18. Entry pass. Beautiful feed, and it was just off the mark. What a play. Mehdi Whamry took a pass from Jesus Ibarra, and he's standing facing away from the net. Heels it sideways, a no-look pass between two defenders to Alex McGrath. And if that had been on target, if McGrath had been a half step closer to the net when that ball came between those defenders, score. What a beautiful pass. Just can't quite connect. Huntsville City can take a big sigh of relief as Rocket City maintains a clean sheet in our 18th minute between Huntsville and Chattanooga on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Chattanooga Football Club has been very good in their first season in Next Pro. Won last time out. Their record 2-0-2. They've played to a draw twice, won a single one of those shootouts, and lost another shootout. Really just an electric start for their time as a part of MLS Next Pro. Last win was a 6-2 win over Inter Miami CF at home last Saturday. Jesus Abada takes a pass, sidesteps one defender, now two, taken away by Huntsville, tackled on the third try. Long pass for Eck, tipped out of play by Jimenez Aranzazu. Last touched by Chattanooga, Huntsville will take over with it, working left to right. Scoreless at Joe Davis Stadium midway through the 19th minute on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Isaiah Jones throws in. Long delivery from left to right. Gathered up. Chattanooga working this around. Jesus Abada goes far side to Garvanian. Milo looking for help and examining the pitch down in front of him. Not a ton of room. Abada goes back to Milo Garvanian, all the way back to Anatoly Prepelica for Chattanooga. Again, the starting 11 tonight, a really good lineup for both clubs. Cicerone, Cheevers, Applewhite, Jones, the back four for Huntsville City. In the middle, they've got Johnston and Creek, Wilson, Felazalu, Bolaños, and Eck, the up. Huntsville. Jones all the way back. Finds Applewhite. He goes far side to Cicerone. Cicerone, long feed over the midfield stripe. Ball comes back to him. Chipped down towards the far wing. A header, a race to the ball. Garvanian doesn't win it. Coming up with it is Wilson. Looking inside towards the end line. Chattanooga keeps it on. A really crafty play by the big guy, Prepelica. CFC fighting it in the corner. Huntsville gathers this up. Looking for an entry pass. Moving it around, HCFC. Outside, towards the midfield stripe. Huntsville works this all the way back to the center circle. Taking it up is Applewhite. Looking for help. Nobody there to take the pass. Cheevers. Long feed taken by Chattanooga, and a pass up to McGrath is stolen in traffic easily. Velazoo goes back. 21st minute of play, scoreless in Huntsville between Chattanooga and Huntsville City. Huntsville looking towards the midfield stripe. Johnston comes up with it. Long pass close side to Isaiah Jones. Jones looking for space. Dipped off to Applewhite instead. Long feed through the center circle. Walking towards the 18. Huntsville, a blown tire and a lot of contact with Chattanooga, who takes the ball away. McGrath stolen off of his boots in traffic. Huntsville towards the 18. Brennan Creek. He's going to turn around and pass this off, not liking all the pressure he's facing. Isaiah Johnston all the way back behind the midfield stripe. Huntsville, a bit of a reset. Into the 22nd minute, Huntsville looking close side, pass is errant. Joseph Perez will throw in for Chattanooga. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, be sure to follow the club on social media at Chattanooga FC. Get hooked up with us. Match previews, ticket information, game times, And, of course, full recaps and more at Chattanooga FC on social media. The throw-in for Chattanooga Football Club looking far side. They're working right to left. We're scoreless in Huntsville midway through our 22nd minute. Mina, far side. Prepelica just beyond the 18 of Chattanooga. Chattanooga looking back and forth. Now via Faramina again. Not going to keep it for long. Right back to Anatoly. Prepelica looking to go down the field of play into the center circle. Chattanooga. Jimenez Aranzazu. Perez right near the midfield stripe. Playing keep away. Harassed by Bolaños. Going to go off to via Faramina. Aranzazu. Back and forth they go. Keeping it away from Brennan Creek. Creek can't touch the ball. Now here's a long pass up the pitch. Perez leaves it off for Ibarra. Taken by Huntsville. Great play defensively by Isaiah Johnston, and traffic comes up with the ball. Chattanooga gets it over the midfield stripe, working right to left. Huntsville, a nice tackle, picks it up, gets it off of the field, and eliminates the threat. Scoreless midway through the 23rd minute in Huntsville, Alabama, between HCFC and Chattanooga Football Club. Chattanooga working this around all the way back to Antoine on the penalty arc. Moving it around, Chattanooga via Faramina. Through traffic to Jimenez Aranzazu. Working right to left, Chattanooga. Far side. Arthur, one connection, now the ball comes back to him. Arthur not liking the pressure. A double team on Jimenez Aranzazu gives it off to Prepelica. Playing up and bringing pressure is Eck. Maximus Eck can't get to the ball. Long feed, chipped through the air into the far wing, gathered up by Whamry. He's heavily defended, gets it around the defenders. He goes down on the touchline, and here's the whistle. Scoreless midway through our 24th minute on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. They are at Joe Davis Stadium taking on Huntsville City Football Club, who is winless this season and would love to knock off Chattanooga. Chattanooga, the talk of the town, maybe the toast of the town. I'm not sure about that. In the Eastern Conference, doing very well, standing at 4th overall with 10 points. Electric performance so far in this season. They're first as a part of Next Pro. Last week, they knocked off the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference, Inter Miami 2. So Chattanooga will have a set piece as we enter into our 25th minute. They're on the far side along the touchline. Sent into the center. Jimenez Aranzazu standing way off the 18. He won't keep it for long. Here's a feed to the close side. It's Joseph Perez. Chipped to the far corner of the 18. Chattanooga. Alex McGrath goes to Arthur. Back to him. Chattanooga all the way outside. Not liking it. Aranzazu, an aerial ball, sails on him over the end line and out of play as we enter the 26th minute of play. Scoreless in Huntsville, Alabama, between HCFC and Chattanooga Football Club. We'll take a 30-second break with these two clubs and be back with more in just a moment on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Don't go anywhere.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
Welcome back to Huntsville, Alabama. Wicks Family Field, Joe Davis Stadium. Huntsville City Football Club playing host to Chattanooga Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here. Thanks for tuning in for our broadcast. On the road, Chattanooga Football Club having an electric first season as a part of MLS Next Pro and battling Huntsville City Football Club, who is desperate to come up with a win. It would be their first of the year. The corner for Huntsville, they're down on the far right side. Taken away by Chattanooga. They want the call. No call. No call. Back and forth we go. Chipped inside. Swatted away by Antoine with his gloves as he goes high. Huntsville keeps the ball all the way back to Isaiah Jones, who's just inside of the center circle and flipped all the way back to the keeper. Huntsville doesn't like the look. Aggressive play by Brennan Creek to send that back far. Chipped Long ball into the wing. Huntsville has it deep in the 18 along the end line. Centering feed. Chattanooga's Arthur clears it away. Chattanooga, Taylor Gray, he's got a head of steam working towards the midfield stripe. Has help. Looking for Abada. He's in the close wing. Chipped down to Jesus Abada. He's got it on the end line. Centering feed. Taylor Gray regathers on the corner of the 18. Chattanooga setting something up outside to Arthur, who's just beyond the penalty arc. Now Jimenez Aranzazu, far side, just a few yards beyond the 18. Looking with it, going back Garvanian, Milo to the far wing. Chattanooga, entry pass, Jimenez Aranzazu goes down on the edge of the box as this one skeeters out of play and over the end line. Scoreless, 28th minute of play. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, CFC, Huntsville City Football Club at Joe Davis Stadium in Huntsville, Alabama. So the ball goes out of play. Huntsville will take over. The keeper will put us back underway. This is a guy we've seen play once already this season against Chattanooga Football Club. Handled a pretty aggressive attack very well. It's Ben Martino who's between the posts tonight. He'll put us back underway towards the midfield stripe. Chattanooga comes up with it really quickly and working the ball into the attacking end of the pitch. Garvanian through traffic, finds McGrath, left off, corner of the 18, Jesus Ibarra, he's got a lot of room, steps around one defender, now two, Arthur, a missile sails over the top of the post and out of the stadium over the stands. Goodbye, that's a free souvenir for somebody. That thing is gone. We're into the 29th minute and scoreless at Joe Davis Stadium between Chattanooga and Huntsville. I wonder where that ball went. That's got to be in a different zip code. That was like a home run ball. Back underway, Martino skies this to the close side. Perez throws a header on it near the midfield stripe. Huntsville comes up with it, really well touched, but couldn't get it through traffic to Bolaños. That's a guy we'll keep an eye on all night long. He's been electric this season on the Next Pro side for Huntsville City Football Club. Coming into this match, somebody that was identified by the front office as a player to watch. Bolaños, Huntsville's leading goal scorer, scored their first hat trick of the Next Pro season in a 4-3 defeat at home to Columbus Crew 2 in the end of March. Ball's off the pitch. We're going to reset here. Entering the 30th minute. Clean sheet in Huntsville on Wicks Family Field. No scoring yet for Huntsville City or Chattanooga as they battle it out in the second game of 3 today in Next Pro action. Through traffic, taken up, Huntsville City along the penalty arc, in danger, left off, far side, just beyond the 18. Here's a chip shot down inside. Antoine falls onto it, onto the edge of the goal box. Really well played by Gene Antoine as that one rattled through traffic. Well struck on the far side, too. A good opportunity for Huntsville. They got it down onto the close side of the penalty arc, floated the ball to the back side of the 18, just in the wing. A well-struck pass came off of the leg of Antoine, able to fall onto it, cover it up, and eliminate the threat as he'll put us back underway now in the 30th minute. Scoreless between Huntsville and Chattanooga. Working right to left. Taking a look at what's next for Huntsville City Football Club. They're going to go on the road, Philadelphia Union 2. Then they'll be back at home against Toronto Football Club 2. On the road on Sunday, May 5th. At home again on Friday, May 10th. Chattanooga Football Club going to be on the road one more time at Atlanta United 2 this Wednesday. Then they'll be back at home against Carolina Core FC next Saturday. We hope you'll be there with us for that one. Huntsville City is obviously going to be the 24th this Wednesday. Saturday, April 27th, Carolina Core FC in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Finley Stadium. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com. Still scoreless. Ball is on the back third of the pitch for Chattanooga. One pass now, two, and a big collision. Jimenez Aranzazu is bodied on the midfield stripe and still down. Two players collide hard. Big force between these two. And that is a physical hit. I mean, he goes down, drops immediately. That's a ton of contact. Brennan Creek not happy with the official stopping play. I'm not sure if he didn't see that. We're back underway. A free kick for Chattanooga. Mina goes to Prempelitsa. Big guy, a laser down the field looking for a bar on the wing. He's got it. Chipped down to Perez. Joseph Perez sidesteps the defender, back to Abada, now to Perez again along the end line, trying to go around Isaiah Jones, who tackles it away from him. Looking to clear the ball, can't get it around Abada, taken off of his boots. Ball's loose, edge of the 18, a battle for it, pursued into the corner, and as Abada sends that back down with a header, we're blown dead. Free kick for Huntsville to the keeper, Martino. He wants to clear it, blown dead again. Twice blown dead in our 32nd minute of play. Scoreless between Huntsville and Chattanooga. Huntsville will work left to right. Long feed for Huntsville, skying this up the field of play. Taken at once, now twice. Chattanooga comes up with it in traffic. CFC, Jimenez Aranzazu rolling this over the midfield stripe. Back to Joseph Perez. He's trying to beat out a defender on the close touch line. Through traffic, off the boots of one defender. Far side, Whamry finds Taylor Gray. Gray, backdoor, oh my goodness, just beyond the boot of the attacker. Chattanooga back inside. The header from McGrath is off the mark, and that's who was sliding, looking to score. That was inches from being a Chattanooga goal. McGrath was wide open in the ball, the pass just inches off the mark. They've still got it. Via Faramina back near the midfield stripe to the close wing. Abada can't keep it in play. The pass was just off the mark for him as well. 33rd minute scoreless in Huntsville at Joe Davis Stadium. Oh, I cannot believe that scoring opportunity. That was unreal. Taylor Gray had a beautiful feed. He was on the front side and walked it down along the edge of the goal box, and his pass was to a wide open Alex McGrath. And McGrath knew that ball had too much on it. It was going to be just out of his reach. Sold out, sliding to try and toe that one in. Couldn't reach it in time. We remained scoreless midway through our 34th minute of play in Huntsville City. About to get back underway. Huntsville will take a kick from the close side of the pitch. Delivered to the far side by Isaiah Johnston. Brennan Creek walking this one towards the midfield stripe, left to right, far side, touchline. Huntsville. Too much pressure from Taylor Gray, so back to Creek. Looking to zip this one up to Johnson, and he does. Back to Creek now. Too much, all the way back to Martino, who's on the penalty arc. The keeper for Huntsville delivers a skying ball right to the midfield stripe, headed by Arthur. Chattanooga being harassed by McGrath. Creek keeps it away. Johnston far side. Huntsville working left to right on the midfield stripe, stopping it up, wanting to go around the attacker Jalen James. All the way back and forth, chipped one, pass now two. 35th minute, Chattanooga Football Club, Huntsville City. Moving this around, far side look. Huntsville, long pass taken by Chattanooga as they work their way towards the attacking third. Perez sends this skying, long ball. Whamry has it just outside the 18 and the offside. Good call by Arroyo. A little more than offside there. He was very offside. And so the ball back to Huntsville. Scoreless. 36th minute is winding towards us, just in a couple of seconds on the clock in Huntsville. HCFC with the ball, working left to right. They stop just behind the midfield stripe. Here's a long ball, skying it up the field. This is going to go all the way to Antoine, and will reset with Chattanooga in possession. A quick look at the numbers. Things are looking good for Chattanooga. They've been performing very well. Only 4 matches played. They're averaging 11 shots on net. Their shots on target, 6.5 per match. That's good for 3 goals per match, which is unreal to me. Done really well. Opponents have scored just over 1.5 goals per match against Chattanooga since joining Next Pro. They played in 4 matches already this season. Another interesting stat is their on-target pass percentage, which is just shy of 84. Almost 84% of their passes connect. Teammates looking back and forth. They've got some really efficient passers on this roster for Chattanooga Football Club. Only one super efficient passer on the roster this season for Huntsville City. It's Brennan Creek. Huntsville all the way back on the left, kind of working it back and forth, looking for space. Now here's a pass to Isaiah Jones. Jones, long up the pitch, looking for Bolaños. This one into traffic, and a couple of players come together. Arroyo blows the play dead. Calling out. Wanting to talk to Perez, and he's not coming towards him. Villafar and Mina brushed together with Bolaños, who was streaking down into the wing, and Bolaños does a good job of selling that. It certainly looked like there was a big collision, but from my vantage point, that was not a lot of contact between those two. More of a bump than a collision. And we've seen a yellow card assessed now. The official will throw up the yellow card on Chattanooga. And so the kick will come from the close side, just yards beyond the corner of the 18, as Villafar Amina suffers that yellow card. To take the kick, I believe Brennan Creek will be the one who shoots the ball. He's standing by waiting for the signal. Along with Creek is Velasquez. They stand by waiting for the call. Two defenders parked in their way. It's Whamry and Ibarra. Those two stand on the corner of the 18. Antoine is parked his left side, pressed up against the post. Velasquez to the left. Creek to the right. Velasquez chips this backside, looking for help. Prepelica clears it away with a header. Good play defensively. Antoine gets help from the Moldovan. Chip back inside, and Antoine flashes the gloves and carries the ball away. Great play by Jean Antoine. The keeper goes up top, snags the ball, and holds on to it. No score for Huntsville City on that great look just beyond the 18. Clean sheet remains in Rocket City, and we're just getting underway with our 39th minute. Antoine, Mina, who just took the yellow, to Arthur. Arthur looking to get this up the field of play. Sends it along the sideline to Abada, who's harassed by Jones. Brushed through the air all the way up by Perez. Lots of contact. One collision, now two. Spinning around a defender. Abada can't gather it up. Creek has the ball and the whistle. So Jones will take the kick from behind the midfield stripe for Huntsville. Big collision between a pair of defenders. I believe Perez is the one who initiated the contact that resulted in the whistle as we're closing in on our 40th minute of play. Clean sheet still at Joe Davis Stadium between Huntsville and Chattanooga. On the left, behind the middle third of the pitch, lasered up the field, out of the reach of the attacker. Antoine gathers it. I like the look. Trying to hook up with Maximus Eck, the forward from Hanford, California, and he just couldn't get on top of that. Eck came to Huntsville from Central Valley Fuego FC of USL League One. He was teammates with Cerritos there, who also played for the club last year. 11 appearances for him. He's been an important piece early for Huntsville City. Chattanooga will put us back underway. Long pass right to left, looking far side, and lost over the touchline. Huntsville will throw in. Lots of great talent on both of these rosters for Huntsville and Chattanooga. We're about 5 minutes away from our halftime break. Yet to be seen how much added time we'll play. When we do go to the half, be sure to stay with us. We'll have a look at the other matches going on right now, a recap of the week and what's coming up the rest of this weekend and next pro action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Long feed for Huntsville, gathered in the wing. Bolaños takes a shot and gloved by Antoine. What a pass by Huntsville from just behind the center circle. That one goes nearly the length of the field. Gathered by Bolaños just outside of the 18, and he's like, I'll just take a shot. There's nobody there to help him. He chips it towards the net. Antoine flashes the gloves, sells out, makes the save, and now we'll see a corner for Huntsville. Velasquez to deliver this. Floated up, center of the field, headed at. This one sails on Huntsville City, back beyond the pitch into the stands. And a young fan gathers this up as we'll play on. Closing in on our 42nd minute, scoreless between Huntsville and Chattanooga. ProSide Soccer, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks for being with us tonight. Chattanooga puts us back underway. Huntsville almost had that. A big collision midway through the 18. Huntsville wants the whistle. Antoine puts us back underway quickly, throwing that onto the pitch. 42nd minute, scoreless. Perez, right to left, playing long up the field. Ibarra evades Jones. Now the whistle. Ton of pushing and shoving. Perez is called out by the referee we play on. Arthur, Jimenez Aranzazu, back to Perez, close side, around one defender to Ibarra, who's defended by Jones, standing just inside the wing, back to Joseph. Arthur looking far side instead, back behind the midfield stripe to Villafaramina. Looking for Alex McGrath, the captain nearly loses the ball, big collision, touched far side, Garvanian. Milo looking for help. Nobody there in the wing. Now he's got a connection. Far side. Battling in the wing. Just on the corner of the 18 and double teamed. Passed away to Garvanian. Milo. Villafaramina. Chattanooga looking for that connection as we're into the 43rd minute of play and scoreless in Huntsville. Chattanooga chipped inside. Alex McGrath down along the end line. He can't keep it on the field as this just barely rolls out of play. Good hustle play. Couldn't get to that in time. Martino will put us back underway, the keeper for Huntsville. Scoreless, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in. We're closing in on the halftime window between these two clubs. Thrown in by Martino. He puts us back underway and taken by Chattanooga far side. James has it, looking inside. Taken at, narrowly stolen away by Huntsville. Big collision. We've got a Chattanooga man who's still down. Ton of contact on that one. Jimenez Aranzazu just beyond the 18. And we'll see a yellow card assessed. And a kick from the exact same spot we saw one for Huntsville. Just a few moments ago, Huntsville had a wonderful opportunity. Olazu and Creek taking the kick from just a few yards beyond the 18. I would say this is even closer to the corner of the 18, but instead, it's the exact opposite side of the field. Chattanooga the ones to take the kick. McGrath standing by. Garvanian standing by. They're the ones who will take this. Creek defensively going to be the closest defender. And standing along with him, Isaiah Jones. Chattanooga from right to left. The ball placed 10 feet beyond the corner of the 18. Cicerone the one who has assessed the yellow card. Here's the signal. Garvanian leaves it, and now chipped inside by Chattanooga, headed away. This one sails into the stands. Young fans on both sides of the field ready to gather up the ball. They get it down on this end as well. We remain scoreless. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. CFC will now have a corner. They'll take this from the left, the close side. Goal box is absolutely stuffed with bodies. McGrath will be the one who takes the corner. Looking, waiting for the signal. There it is. Alex McGrath chips this skying back door. There's the header. Prepelica front side. Another header. It rattles and rolls just beyond the post on the right side. Really well delivered from the corner. Great play by Prepelica to put it back door. And the second look, trying for that score, playing some catch. Whamry couldn't get it. And there is a ton of contact. He is locked up and bodied out of the way. Couldn't put a good shot on net. We remain scoreless. And we're into added time. Beyond 45 minutes in Huntsville at Joe Davis Stadium. Here's HCFC through traffic cleared by Arthur. Sent skying from the attacking third back over the midfield stripe, now blown dead. Chattanooga and Huntsville City. We've reached the half. They'll stop play and send us to the locker room between these two. Scoreless after one half of play. Chattanooga, Huntsville City Football Club at Joe Davis Stadium in Huntsville, Alabama. We'll break for the halftime window and be back with more Pro Side Soccer on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
As the halftime whistle echoes through the stadium, the energy is palpable. The first half brought us moments of sheer brilliance, heart-pounding plays, and the undeniable passion of the beautiful game. But the story is far from over. The field is set for players to turn the tide, for heroes to emerge in the second act of this thrilling encounter. The players are ready, and the fans are on the edge of their seats. The second half promises to be a spectacle of soccer that you won't want to miss. This is where legends are made, where every pass, tackle and goal writes history. The battle for victory continues, and it's all happening right here, under the lights.
Welcome back to the stadium. Stay with us as we bring you every pass, every move, and every goal. The heart of the game beats here, and you're right in the center of it all. The second half begins now. Let's dive back into the excitement. It's Chattanooga FC, live and free on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Standing by with the call, Gabriel Schrei.
Chattanooga Football Club on the road battling Huntsville City Football Club in MLS Next Pro action. We're at Joe Davis Stadium in Huntsville, Alabama with Pro Side Soccer. It's the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thanks for being with us. Gabriel Schrei here. Scoreless, deadlocked at the half between these two clubs. And what's been a really good one so far, these two have gone back and forth, tussling it out, and a couple of really close calls both ways. It really seemed like Chattanooga was going to score a goal for large swaths of that first half. it really seemed like Huntsville City Football Club was going to score a goal for large swaths of that first half. But to this point, we remain scoreless between these two. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Welcome back. Scoreless at the half, about to get underway with our second half of play between Chattanooga and Huntsville on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here, thrilled to have you along with us. So a couple of notes I'd like you to keep an eye on as we get into the second half of play. Players to watch, things to keep an eye on. Jonathan Bolaños has got a few really good passes, but not any super good looks onto the net to this point, at least in my opinion. He's Huntsville's leading goal scorer. Scored a hat trick, the first of the season in Next Pro, in a 4-3 defeat at home to Columbus Crew 2. That was at the end of March. He also leads the club, 13 key passes. A look at our first half stats specifically. 5 shots for Huntsville, 1 for Chattanooga, 0 on target for Chattanooga, 2 on target for Huntsville, 2 blocked shots for Huntsville as well, 2 offsides called against Chattanooga, 6 fouls for Huntsville, 5 for Chattanooga. The pass accuracy could definitely play a factor down the stretch. 79% for Huntsville, 91% for Chattanooga. So a dramatic difference in the accuracy of passing for these two clubs. 2 more names we saw super involved, Brennan Creek and Maximus Eck. And these were both guys that we talked about during the pregame and throughout the week. The club mentioned them specifically in their preview of this match between Chattanooga and Huntsville and said these guys are guys to watch. Creek has 3 assists this season. Eck has been a really consistent attacking threat. Christoph Berra has really liked the way he's looked. Berra's a former Wolves and Scotland national team defender. He took over for Jack Collison, who departed from the club at the helm of the franchise earlier this month. This match in Huntsville represents the first opportunity of the season for Chattanooga fans to travel. So they're on the road, a big crowd traveling by bus to Wicks Family Field for Chattanooga. There's also an official watch party at Buffalo Wild Wings in Chattanooga. We'll take a break and be back with more action in just a moment on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
back. Pro-side soccer scoreless at the half between Huntsville and Chattanooga, in what's been a really exciting match between these two to this point. We'll see if things change after the halftime break as we're about to get back underway at Joe Davis Stadium on Wicks Family Field. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks for being with us for all the action all night long between Chattanooga and Huntsville. Underway. Huntsville loses this quickly to Chattanooga. Long feed from left to right goes out of play. And last touched by Chattanooga, so this will go to Huntsville. Into play, long feed, looking for Eck. He's got it. Carrying it through the center circle, tackled away by Garvanian, and back to Huntsville this goes. Too much for the liking of the official. A lot of contact there. Quick look at the conference standings. Eastern Conference, New York Red Bulls are in first, 13 points. They played 5 matches. Philly Union, they've got 12 points. They've played 5 matches. Inter Miami has 10. They've played 5. Chattanooga with 10. They played 5. That's our 1 through 4. 5th is Orlando City B. 6th, Chicago Fire 2. Huntsville working right to left. An attacking pass down into the edge of the 18. This one cleared away. We remain scoreless, Huntsville and Chattanooga. Chattanooga takes this away from Huntsville, working left to right. Perez leaves it off. Chattanooga, long pass towards the center circle. Aranzazu through traffic. Gathered up. Jalen James back to Aranzazu. Skying this ball towards the 18. He's got Garvanian down in the corner. Double teamed. He goes back outside to Aranzazu, who's on the edge of the wing. Arthur near the center of the field. Keeps it away from Maximus Eck. Perez close side. A long pass. Working this all around. Garvanian back to Jimenez Aranzazu. Through traffic on the penalty arc. Backside Whamry along the corner of the 18. Chipped pass, gloved by Martino. Well played by Martino. He flashes the gloves and keeps that from becoming any bigger of a threat than it already was. A great scoring chance. Unable to finish it off. Here comes Huntsville, and they just have this taken away by Prepelica. Chattanooga going to work left to right again with the ball, this time starting back along the edge of their own 18. In the overall standings, Chattanooga is 8th in the league. Ventura County, number 1, 6 matches played, 14 points. The Eastern Conference teams, though, really strong. The Red Bulls, number 2, Philly Union, number 3. St. Louis City is number 4, LAFC 2, number 5. Huntsville City is number 24th in the standings, just ahead of Atlanta United 2, Austin FC 2. Chattanooga working left to right. A long feed taken away by Johnston, and Huntsville kind of skeetering through the center circle. Arthur nearly loses this. Chattanooga's Prepelica skying ball for Jalen James. Taken by Huntsville for a moment and regathered by Chattanooga. Whamry to James. He's in the wing looking inside. Jalen had a hat trick last time out. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Fighting his way towards the end line. Back outside. Garvanian looking for the entry pass. Nobody there. Moving this far side. Chattanooga with it. Perez heavily defended towards the penalty arc. Doesn't like the look. This is Arthur. Long feed. Jalen James again. Garvanian. And just settling down now a bit. Whamry outside. Huntsville has settled back on their haunches in a defensive shell. Far side with it. Chattanooga looking for that entry pass from the corner of the 18. Tight defense. Sabata gives it off. Chattanooga streaking past. Penalty arc. Shot gets deflected away. James regathers inside of the corner of the 18. Around a defender. Whamry shot deflected away. Regathered. Perez passed down to the end line and cleared off of the field by Huntsville City. A lot of pressure from Chattanooga. Able to be staved off by Huntsville. Shot after shot faced by Huntsville City Football Club on that chance up the pitch. Really well played. Applewhite is the one who really finished off the threat as he cleared it off over the end line. Just booted that up into the stands and some fans. So Chattanooga now with a set piece, a corner kick, scoreless in the 50th minute as our half is wrapped up. Chattanooga, the corner, floated just in front, backdoor. This one cleared away. Played defensively by Huntsville, looking to clear this, and stolen by Chattanooga momentarily. A battle for it near the touchline. This one goes out Bolaños finished off what Cicerone started defensively. Cicerone with a brilliant play. Chattanooga steals it on a clearing feed, and a shot is just high. Alex McGrath came up with a gorgeous play, gathered it up really quickly there, and took a nice shot from on top of the penalty arc. I mean, that happened in a split second. Trying to clear the ball away, Isaiah Johnston took a pass, and as he turned and gathered and started to go upfield, McGrath took it, stood still, took a nice shot, but again, touch is just off. Huntsville, long feed, midfield stripe, gathered up, working right to left. Here we go. Eck has got a head of steam, and this one lost as Chattanooga will come out and pick it up. Antoine covers this. We remain scoreless in our 51st minute. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Just a reminder, get connected with us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Be sure to follow the club for news, highlights, updates, where to buy gear, and more. And of course, where to buy tickets. I hope you'll be with us in person. One more road match coming up for Chattanooga before returning home on Wednesday the 24th. It's a close one if you want to be with us. It'll be at Kennesaw State's home venue. We're going to play Atlanta United 2, April 24th, this Wednesday, 7 p.m. kick. Then back at home on Saturday at Fort Finley, April 27th against Carolina Core FC. We'll have that here on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network if you can't be with us in person. Huntsville looking for a long pass, skying this, and Chattanooga comes up with it. This one going to roll over the end line. And so we'll reset. Wow, long feed, some mucking up with the ball. Last touched by Huntsville. It's way down on the right side as it goes over the end line, so Chattanooga will have a set piece, a corner coming for CFC. Chattanooga. The goal box loaded up. Here's the corner, skying front side. One header now, two. It's loose out in front. Prepelica takes at it and scores. And Martino runs to Arroyo. He wants the goal waved off. No call yet. Arroyo is sending Martino back to the net and trying to calm things down. Prepelica with a really nice play down inside. Arroyo says that's no goal. And so we'll play on in Huntsville as they pull the goal off of the scoreboard. Really well done. I think Prepelica might have kicked that out of the gloves, out of the hands of Martino. I think he had the ball in his gloves and had effectively saved it, and it was kicked out of his hands into the netting. We play on. Ball going right to left. Huntsville with it. Lost. This is rolling. Chattanooga can't get it. It goes over the end line. And so Chattanooga will take over. We go from one end of the pitch to the other, back and forth. That's twice in a row now. Anatoly will put us back underway. Working this left to right. Chattanooga back and forth on top of the edge of their own 18. Here's Prepelica with it. Just had a goal waved off. Remains a clean sheet. We're just into our 54th minute in the Rocket City. Regathered. Garvanian in trouble. Double teamed. He keeps it on the pitch. Now Huntsville going to get a call for a kick from the official. They were letting him play initially, and then a couple of guys threw their hands in the air, and I think Arroyo said, okay, I'll call it. We get the call and a throw-in coming for Huntsville City Football Club. They're working right to left, just outside of the wing, taken at. Huntsville sends it back to the midfield stripe, not liking the defensive set of Chattanooga initially. Now the errant pass taken by Perez and Chattanooga. In the wing, way down on the left in their own back end. Perez with it on the far touchline, chips this skying ball up the pitch, and Johnston headers it away initially. Huntsville looking to regather. Chattanooga nearly had it near the midfield stripe. Isaiah Jones battling through traffic, taken by Eck. Long feed towards the wing. Huntsville City looking inside. They'll reset a bit. Floated the ball back to Brennan Creek. Creek all the way back to Johnston. In the center circle, Huntsville with the football, working it around. Back and forth they go. Rolled all the way back again to Creek. Huntsville City Football Club defending their home fort, and scoreless. We're deadlocked on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network between Huntsville and Chattanooga. Huntsville City working right to left. Pass down along the touchline. Here's a skying feed looking for the header. Chattanooga deflects it away. And Antoine puts us back underway, rifling this one up the pitch. Huntsville steals it away from Villafara. This is Johnston driving his way into the wing. Floated this, chipped back side for Brennan Creek. Perez headers it away. Gathered by Huntsville on the corner of the 18. Garvanian with a steal. Milo, long feed, finds the captain up the pitch. Chattanooga stopping it up a bit. And now they'll look to work something out that's a little more clean here instead of just fighting their way up the pitch. McGrath, close side. Long feed down to Milo Garvanian. He's along the sideline. Quite heavily defended. Back and forth, back and forth. Milo Garvanian, Jalen James just outside of the wing. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Looking for help. Centering feed. Chipped, skying this far wing. Down on the right side along the end line. Chattanooga has the ball. Looking to make something happen. In some trouble. Joseph Perez. Standing with it, examining the 18. Too much pressure. They're going to roll this back to the center circle. And Villafara Mina. Arthur with the ball for Chattanooga. Heavily defended by Johnston in traffic. Pass to Jalen James. He's on the corner of the 18 for Chattanooga. Defended by Brennan Creek. Floats this back outside to Garvanian. Garvanian goes back inside. Stolen by Huntsville for a moment. It's loose. Arthur can't get the ball. This one is deflected out of play. I believe Velazquez was the last to touch that for Huntsville. So, yes, Chattanooga will maintain possession. Throw-in coming for Milo Garvanian. Chattanooga all the way down on the right and working with the ball in the attacking end of the pitch. And now a stoppage near the center of the field. We've got a man down. I believe they're considering sending the trainer on for Huntsville. He's up on his boots, and we're going to play on. Throw in. Chattanooga loses this quickly to Huntsville. Sends this skying up the field to play. Chattanooga regathers, sent back to the keeper, Antoine. Gene Antoine from the 18 sends a long ball, a blast down the pitch over the midfield stripe and headed off by Jones. We've got a man down again. Scoreless, 58th minute of play, halfway through it. Now the trainer coming on for Huntsville City Football Club. Odd sequence there. It looked like they were going to stop things to have him come onto the field. Instead, two players, not the player that seems to be the point of concern. Johnston came to the bench of Huntsville, got a water. Now Luis Rodas is on the field and attending to him, making sure he's all right. A clean sheet and next pro play from Huntsville City at Joe Davis Stadium. Chattanooga on the road battling Huntsville City Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thank you for being with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei, thrilled to have you along for the ride for all the action between these two. Rodas checking on Johnston, who's down on the grass. General Manager Mike Jacobs, the man in the front office for Huntsville City Football Club. A really great front office for Chattanooga Football Club as well. Elton Bird, just an all-around great guy. Senior Vice President Darrell Stalvey, they do a great job and bring so many wonderful things to Fort Finley. And Chattanooga is a city, this club emerging into an absolute powerhouse with so much beautiful history already. Sellouts at Fort Finley. It seems like this club basically has never had a losing season. You look back at the history, the win percentage is unreal. 15 wins in 2023, 14 in 22, 12 in 2020, and back when they were playing 9-10 matches a season, 7, 8, 6, 9, 8, 9 wins. Year after year after year, Chattanooga Football Club, so good. Rodas is off of the pitch, and we're cleared to play on. So Chattanooga with the ball near the midfield stripe. They're working it left to right. Long feed. Jalen James gets the connection. Back to Aranzazu, not liking the pressure. Chattanooga back behind their midfield circle. All the way back to Anatoly, who sends it to Gene Antoine, the keeper of Chattanooga. He skies the ball, a moonshot down the field, looking for a connection in the wing. Chattanooga battling to get to it. They do, and the offside called for. And Whamry can't believe it. The ball going back to Huntsville, throwing his hands up in contention. 60th minute, scoreless. Chattanooga Football Club Radio Network. Thank you for being with us. Huntsville City with the ball. Waiting for them to take the kick. Way back on the right side, Jalen James defensively as the ball comes to the close touchline. If you weren't with us earlier, I've mentioned this once already, but Jalen James scored his first goal last week, then his second goal, and his third goal of his pro career, a hat trick against Inter Miami CF2, top-ranked team in the Southeast, the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference. Anatoly Prepelica just picked up his first yellow card of the season. Mowed down Maximus Eck and hit with a card right away by Arroyo. Johnston will take the kick for Huntsville City. They're just beyond the midfield stripe. Anatoly had not received a card to this point, playing very well for Chattanooga. We're into the 61st minute, closing in on our 62nd minute, and scoreless on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Working it around, Huntsville behind the midfield stripe, waiting for space, not liking the look. Floated close side. One connection, now two. Velasquez looking up the field of play. Nobody to go to. Trying it far side. Jones, long feed for Huntsville, cut off by Aaron Zazu in Chattanooga. Jimenez comes close side with it. Milo Garvanian just beyond Chattanooga's 18. He goes back and forth with Jimenez. Garvanian floats this across the field of play to Arthur. Arthur working left to right. Chattanooga with the football. Through traffic up the field of play. One connection, now two. Dribble, dribble, dribble over the midfield stripe. It's Garvanian who looks to Jalen James just beyond the 18. James chipped inside, centering feet covered by Martino. Whamry was streaking down into the 18. The ball delivered right to the toes of his boots. And I'm not sure if he missteps or just can't make contact, but the ball goes past him and to Martino. Really well played defensively by Huntsville. The defender trailed with Whamry, shut him down as he worked his way towards the goal box. Martino gets on it and stops any further threat. We remain scoreless in the 63rd on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. CFC steals the ball, working left to right. One pass, now two. Into the 18, stolen by Huntsville on the penalty arc. Huntsville City working to clear this. Velasquez far side. Big collision. Jimenez Aranzazu goes down. Stopped for a moment as Huntsville will take the kick. Arroyo doesn't like the spot of it. Drops it back to Johnston. Back underway. Huntsville keeps it away from Alex McGrath, who's following the ball. Jalen James pursuing. Huntsville, long feed up the field of play near the center circle. Far side, Huntsville City Football Club. On the attack, right to left. Huntsville just beyond the 18, delivered down into the corner. Huntsville chipped, centering, close side, just beyond the goal box. Garvanian throws a header on it. Jalen James regathers, sends it to him beyond the wing. James looking to get this away. Feeling the heat, Velasquez heavily defending him. Wilson bringing the pressure. And the ball escapes the field of play. We remain scoreless, 64th minute, Chattanooga, Huntsville. Pro Side Soccer, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Thank you for being with us tonight. Gabriel Schrei here. Be sure to follow the club at Chattanooga FC. Updates, highlights, stats, info, news, and more from Chattanooga Football Club. Huntsville will throw in. Cicerone puts us back underway. Fernando throws this onto the field of play. Delivered far side. Huntsville on the edge of the center circle. They're working right to left. Long ball, far side, touchline for Huntsville City Football Club. Not liking the look defensively. Going to reset all the way back to the center back. Cheevers, close side. Trying it back across. One connection, now two for Huntsville. Right near the center circle with it. Working right to left. Over the midfield stripe. Long delivery, the intercept by Chattanooga. Chattanooga left to right. Over the midfield stripe, Alex McGrath has a head of steam and a lot of help with him. Chipped down to the corner of the 18. Jalen James splits the difference between two defenders. Stolen away by Huntsville. Outlet pass, close side, sent straight up by Garvanian. Kept on by McGrath near the touchline. Garvanian back to him. Jalen James just beyond the 18, centering feed. Jimenez Aranzazu to Arthur. back to the midfield stripe, right to the very center spot of the field. Arthur with it, close side. Finds Chattanooga's Garvanian. Just beyond the wing, he has Jalen James. He's defended on the corner of the 18. Nearly flipped away. Garvanian centering. Feed sent over the end line defensively by Huntsville. A great play defensively by Huntsville City Football Club. That's Cicerone who cuts it off, gets a boot onto the ball, sends it into the banner boards just beyond the pitch. Now the set piece for Chattanooga in response, but you can't let them get that easy look inside with guys streaking in like that. Now you have a moment to set up defensively. 66th minute, scoreless, clean sheet at Joe Davis Stadium between Huntsville City Football Club, Chattanooga Football Club. Time winding in this match. We remain scoreless. Chattanooga now a set piece. Alex McGrath will take the corner. Very close side of the pitch on the right side. McGrath chips this back door. Sailing. Martino sells out. Ball sails. Chattanooga regathers on the end line. They've got it. We play on. Sent to Garvanian on the corner of the 18. Chipped inside. The header goes wide left for Jalen James. I like the look. They find Jalen James inside. Give him a look at it. Let him go to work. He just can't put that between the post. And Martino breathes a sigh of relief as the clean sheet stays up on the board for these two clubs. We're in the 67th minute of play from Joe Davis Stadium. Cicerone. And that's the wrong ball. I thought they were going to give the ball to Cicerone. The ball, I don't know where that came from. We've got the right ball back by the post, and we're back underway. Martino sends this onto the field. Long pass for Huntsville towards the midfield circle. Huntsville City has it. Working with it is Wilson. He's got some steam, and ball is lost. Being harassed a little bit. Chattanooga going to have a throw-in coming from the close touch line right near the midfield stripe. Huntsville City taking over with the ball. Sent on to Cheevers. Cheevers goes to the far side. Huntsville looking up along the far touchline. Josue Sanawa towards the center of the field. Valazu and the whistle by the official. Too much contact between a pair. Midway into the attacking third for Huntsville. We've got a pair of substitutions coming for Chattanooga. I'm not sure who's coming off yet, but I see Callum Watson and Taylor Gray waiting to enter the match onto the pitch for Chattanooga Football Club. Taylor Gray has been very electric this season. He's going to come on in place of Jesus Abada. Taylor Gray, a bit about him. He's originally from Hughesville, Maryland. Played at Reinhardt University collegiately. Earned a spot on the reserve roster of the National Independent Soccer Association's Maryland Bobcats. Pushed his way onto the A-team, and Chattanooga loved him and had to have him. Rod Underwood brought him to Chattanooga Football Club. Lighting it up last season, suffered an injury early in the year, came back, wasn't quite as good, and he's looking in good form in his first year as a part of MLS Next Pro. Throw in, ball goes off, and back to Chattanooga. Now they'll throw in. Chattanooga puts this onto the field. Back and forth, back and forth. Looking up the field to play, long connection. Taylor Gray sends this back. Now skying by Chattanooga Football Club over the midfield stripe. Huntsville takes it away and sends it back to the keeper Martino on the penalty arc. Scoreless midway through our 69th minute. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here. Thanks for being with us. Huntsville walking it up to the midfield stripe. Long ball towards the wing, right to left. A pass inside, stolen by Chattanooga's Garvanian. Garvanian working with it, gives it off. Long feed by Watson to Jalen James, who beats out Cicerone. Centering feed, Alex McGrath, the captain. Looking back door, Taylor Gray just inside the corner of the 18, double teamed. Chips it off the chest of a defender, and now taken by Huntsville. Johnston left off outside. Huntsville keeps it on and away from Taylor Gray. Pass back towards the corner. Floated towards the center of the pitch. Arthur takes at it. Chattanooga's got the ball. Through traffic, Callum Watson able to get this to Jalen James. James, a missile strike, goes high and into the brickwork. Back behind the post. This one out of play. Going to go back to Huntsville City Football Club, and we remain scoreless midway through our 70th minute at Joe Davis Stadium. Martino going to put us back into play. A look around the league. A couple of matches already played this week. On Monday, Atlanta United 2 fell to Philly Union 5-0 at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. On Wednesday, Hartford Athletic fell to New York City Football Club in the U.S. Open Cup. That was a 3-2 final. Also a 1-0 victory for North Carolina FC over Carolina of the next pro side. Back underway as Chattanooga tries to steal this. It rolls over the end line. Also on Wednesday, Indy 11 overcame Chicago Fire in the U.S. Open Cup at SeatGeek Stadium 1-0. On Friday, yesterday, a trio of matches. TCF 2 played to a 1-1 draw with New England Revolution. New England won in shootouts. Chattanooga steals again off the throw-in. Long pass close side. This one sails and caught in the corner by Huntsville. Chattanooga pressing up. Huntsville working to get this out of the back. Callum Watson takes it away. Stolen from him. Race to the ball. Garvanian wins it. Chattanooga. One pass now to Callum Watson. They're way beyond the 18, but Chattanooga has it in time to work. Jalen James has it. Tackled away. Might escape the pitch. This one off. A big collision down along the touchline between Garvanian and Huntsville. And some animation out of our players down on the pitch, throwing hands up. Just can't believe it. Huntsville will take over with the ball. They'll have a kick from just inside a play down on the right side in the very corner, and they'll put us back underway in a scoreless match. We're into the 72nd minute from Joe Davis Stadium, Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, long ball, skying this right to left. This one taken at, rattles all around in traffic. Chattanooga comes up with it, touched back to Gene Antoine. He sends this towards the midfield stripe. This one just along the touchline. Huntsville comes up with it. Worked around one defender, regathered. Huntsville's Johnston over the midfield stripe, center circle, far side. Brennan Creek hooks up with an attacker. The striker, a long ball, close side, looking for help just inside the 18. Chipped over the top of Antoine. He throws a glove up and lets this go over the end line. Scoreless clean sheet, 73rd minute now coming in Huntsville between HCFC and Chattanooga Football Club. I like the look on that play. A long, long pass, getting it into the 18, just on the very edge of it, and getting hooked up with Maximus Eck. And Eck has the ball, walks his way towards the goal box, takes just a couple of steps, delivers a beautiful strike. There's too much on it. It sails and goes off of the pitch out of play. Keeps us scoreless in Huntsville, Alabama between Huntsville and Chattanooga Football Club. HCFC turns the ball right back over to Chattanooga on the midfield stripe. One pass now to Joseph Perez. Gives it off along the touchline, working this left to right. Chattanooga, a lot of pressure here. And time is winding with a clean sheet between these two. The pressure building for these two clubs. Chattanooga, long pass from the midfield stripe into the wing to Callum Watson. He gives it off. Jalen James. Watson looking from the touchline. Rifles a pass towards the center of the field. This is Garvanian. Back to Callum. Callum looking for help. Jalen James, triple teamed. Dribble. Nutmegs a defender, and now it's tackled away by a fourth defender. Huntsville loses it off. This is Jimenez Aranzazu. He gives it to the captain McGrath. Callum Watson. Far side outlet pass to Joseph Perez. Taylor Gray now. Winding his way back towards the midfield stripe. Ball comes quickly back to Taylor. Gray walking his way down the touchline. Long feed. Chattanooga back to Taylor Gray. He's in the wing. Looking for help. Chipped inside of the corner of the 18. Entry pass on the goal box. Ben Martino picks it up. Clean sheet remains as we're closing in on the 75th minute. The late stages between Chattanooga and Huntsville City Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Long ball for Huntsville City Football Club. Chattanooga comes away with this. Working it around, looking for help. Way back on the edge of the 18. Not liking the look. In action yesterday, Crown Legacy FC fell 2-0 to Orlando City B. St. Louis, a 2-0 victory over Real Monarchs. Earlier today, Ventura County played to a draw with Sporting KC. That was at Dignity Heath Sports Park. 10-9 on PKs. VCFC comes away with a win in that draw. Right now we're scoreless on Wicks Family Field at Joe Davis Stadium Chattanooga and Huntsville in next pro play. Still coming tonight in about 30 minutes. You can tune in to the TV broadcast on Apple TV and MLS Season Pass. Town FC, Austin FC 2. That's at PayPal Park. Chattanooga working left to right. One pass now to Callum Watson, Garvanian. Looking for that hook up inside, nowhere to go. Goes back to the center circle. We're in the 76th minute. Clean sheet. Chattanooga into the wing. Taylor Gray double teamed. Wants to go between the defenders. He's tripped. Goes down hard. Ball rolls over the end line. The tackle by Johnston. Taylor Gray. And the official stops this. Not going to let us play on initially. Also coming up in next pro play this week. Tomorrow, a full slate at Atlanta United 2 FC, Cincy 2, Columbus Crew, New York City Football Club. Both of those at 3. Also at 3, Philly Union, New York Red Bulls. At 4:30, Colorado Rapids, North Texas. At 5, Timbers and MN UFC. And Tacoma Defiance and Whitecaps capping off the evening at 11 p.m. Chattanooga puts us back underway. Long ball stolen by Huntsville on the edge of the 18. Taken out of the air. Working right to left. One pass now two. Long ball. Corner of the 18. A shot towards the left side. Deflected away. Big help by Callum Watson. Keeping that ball away from the keeper, Antoine. And sent up into row A by Chattanooga. The clean sheet remains in the 77th minute between CFC and Huntsville, who is playing host at Joe Davis Stadium. Chattanooga will throw in from the touchline in the wing on the right side of their own side of the field. Taking their time, putting this back in. Huntsville chopped into the air, sailing towards the 18. Prepelica delivers a beautiful header back towards the center circle. Gathered up, Huntsville rolls this towards the midfield stripe. Picked up by Cicerone. Long ball, close side. Chattanooga, a big collision. Jalen James wants the call. A really good ball from near the center circle. Chattanooga picked it up, delivered a really long pass up the pitch. Jalen James was entering the wing. He gets to it at the same time as the defender. They come together, and as they go down, it was a hip collision. Huntsville City Football Club's man is still down. Doing everything he can to sell this. We've got a card in hand. Will it be assessed? I don't think it could be here. Luis Rodas, the trainer for Huntsville, on the field. Garvanian standing by. And it looks like they're going to give Chattanooga the kickoff of this. We're midway through our 78th minute with a clean sheet. Chattanooga and Huntsville. Jalen James is assessed a yellow card. That's James' first yellow card of the season. Garvanian and McGrath standing by with the ball. Rodas still on the pitch with Huntsville's man. And the clock winds. We'll take a 30-second break while they sort things out with him and be more with Pro Side Soccer, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Don't go anywhere.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
And we still have a player down on the pitch. Clock winding. We're in the 80th minute. Scoreless, a clean sheet between Chattanooga and Huntsville City Football Club. And a late collision. Jalen James assessed a yellow card. Two players came together at the hip. A long feed to James. He gathered it up as he entered the wing. James was looking to score. Chattanooga will have a kick when we come back from the break, but we've got a player down and a slew of medical staff on the pitch attending to him. So hopefully he's all right. We're going to give them time to make sure that he's good to go and taken care of properly before we get back underway at Joe Davis Stadium, where it's scoreless between Huntsville and Chattanooga in the 81st minute. We'll be back in just a moment. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life.
Welcome back. We're about ready to get back underway between Huntsville and Chattanooga. Cheevers up under his own power and off of the field. Now it's time for this kick from the spot. Chattanooga going to take this, delivered inside by Garvanian and headed off by Huntsville. Garvanian throws his hands into the air. We're going to see a corner kick and another set piece for Chattanooga off of that chance. 83rd minute of play, scoreless between Chattanooga and Huntsville. Cheevers is off the field and gone. In his place, Abada, first ever match for him, wearing number 40 for Huntsville. Chattanooga to take the corner. Chipped backside, looking for the header. James can't get to it. Heavily defended. Regathers on the corner of the 18. He's triple teamed, taken away by Huntsville City. Sent out to Johnston. Looking to get it through traffic, and he does around the boots of Mina. Sent back by Prepelica. Chattanooga gathers again through traffic to McGrath. McGrath leaves it off. Milo, long feed along the touchline. And Rivas Murillo has this stripped away by Huntsville. HCFC through traffic, back to Creek. Creek to the center circle. Still scoreless, 84th minute. On the road at Joe Davis Stadium, Chattanooga Football Club going down to the wire, taking a look at the numbers. 7 shots for Chattanooga, 8 for Huntsville. Shots on goal, 2 for Huntsville, 1 for Chattanooga. Huntsville's blocked 3 shots, Chattanooga's blocked 2. 540 passes for Chattanooga, 261 for Huntsville. 90% accuracy for Chattanooga, 78 for Huntsville. We're going to get a break as the ball is covered up by Martino, passed back by his teammates. He'll put us back underway at Joe Davis. 10 fouls for Chattanooga, 7 for Huntsville, 2 yellow cards for both teams. We're into the late stages in Huntsville, scoreless, closing in on the 85th minute. Martino, long ball. Chattanooga sends this back over the midfield stripe. They've got it, working left to right. One pass now, 2, sent back towards that midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu making some positive progress. Goes to the far sideline. Chattanooga back and forth, just over the midfield stripe. Not liking the space they have, looking close side. Back to the sideline. Long feed along the touchline. They've got help. Chattanooga towards the center of the field. Now closer to the 18 in the midfield stripe as they're working backwards. Long feed to Taylor Gray. Gray loses this to Huntsville. Huntsville City Football Club working this up the field of play. One connection now, two, towards the midfield stripe. Long pass by Ali Wright to the far touchline, working right to left. Huntsville City down towards the sideline. Chattanooga sends this off on the tackle. Closing in on the 86th minute, scoreless from Joe Davis. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, Huntsville City playing host to Chattanooga Football Club. Martino all the way back. Gets this started for Huntsville. They're working right to left. One pass now, two. Long feed for Huntsville over the midfield stripe. Going to retreat with it. Jalen James heavily attacking. All the way back to Martino, the keeper, who's on the penalty arc. Huntsville chips this, skying it towards the midfield stripe. Chattanooga wants to take it away. Swatted at out of the air and gathered now. Chattanooga left to right. Through the midfield stripe. Long feed into the 18. Chipped backside. He finds Twine. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club in the 86th minute of play. I can't believe it. Chattanooga has scored on the road in the late stages against Huntsville City Football Club. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. What a score! And that was a beautiful strike. Chattanooga gathered it just inside the touchline, chipped it down into the 18. A great connection and an unreal score on the backside. Streaking his way into the 18, heavily defended. McGrath gets it, gathers it, and puts it over the top shoulder of Martino. There was no defending it, no deflecting it away. The captain scores again. A brace last week, his 4th goal already this season, his 20th goal of his career as a pro. Congratulations to the captain from Spennymoor on the season he's putting together. Already off to a very hot start for Chattanooga Football Club. Huntsville City with the ball, now taking over from the spot in the center. One connection, now two, taken by Chattanooga. They lead 1-0. We're in the 87th minute, but we are going to have a bucket of added time. Stoppage time will go crazy. We might play another half. Down in the wing, Huntsville takes it away from Chattanooga. It got loose on a long pass, rattled around a bit. Huntsville working it to the penalty arc. They want to go right to left, but Chattanooga has a swath of defenders between them and the net. Creek walking towards the circle, leaves it off. Long feed, rolls over the midfield stripe. Huntsville has it, working towards the 18. Chipped, far wing in the corner. Huntsville chips it through the air, centering feed. They've got it, strike right side, cleared away by Chattanooga. Second chance, cleared again. Back-to-back saves for Chattanooga. Now cleared to the midfield stripe. It remains 1-0 CFC. We're at Joe Davis. Huntsville regathers on the stripe. Long feed, close swing this time. Here's another chance for Huntsville. Centering feed, this time delivered by Wright, gathered by Chattanooga and cleared towards the stripe. A battle, a race to it, and a huge collision as players come together. Rod Underwood can't believe the call by Arroyo. That is a huge collision, all resulting from a great couple of passes. A takeaway by Huntsville. One pass, then two, going into the far wing, and from the very corner, a chip, a centering feed to Wright. Wright takes a great shot. It's deflected away once, then regathered, and a second shot delivered by Maximus Eck, the forward from California, and his shot is deflected away as well. Neither by Antoine, who is down on top of the ball in the pitch. It's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. We're in the 89th minute, closing in on our 90th minute of play from Joe Davis Stadium. Just an unbelievable sequence for Huntsville and Chattanooga, but really Chattanooga playing lights-out defense after struggling all day long, allowing Huntsville to get down, get opportunities. Some highlight reel, magnificent, season-defining saves in the late stages of the 1-0 lead given to them by their captain, Alex McGrath, who scored his 4th goal of the season in the late stages. Huntsville has the ball, working right to left. Skying feed, chipped through the air, and a quick throw-in after it goes out. Back underway right away, thrown back in. Cicerone from the midfield stripe. Long feed. This is Ali Wright. Double teamed, in trouble. Sent away out of play by Garvanian. Back to Huntsville. 90th minute. Coming to a close at Joe Davis. Back onto the pitch, far side. Huntsville from the center circle, looking up the field, sent straight up by Johnston. Taken at by a Chattanoogan. He's got it. Jalen James, triple teamed, wants a foot race and going to get it, but won't win it. Sent back to Martino, the keeper of Huntsville. Midway through our 90th minute. Now we are going to have added time. The question is, just how much added time will we play at Joe Davis? Taken away by Chattanooga's Garvanian. If I had to guess, I would say it's going to be a bucket, a boatload, as much as you can play. We've had a lot of stoppage time. 90th minute, regulation coming to a close. Huntsville has the ball in the midfield stripe. 10 minutes of added time. We're going to play 10 minutes of stoppage time. You probably have time to go get a snack and get a drink and come back, and we'll have the rest of this one for you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. 10 minutes of stoppage time. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. We've reached full time, 90th minute, and we're playing through our 91st now. We're going to play 100 minutes of soccer at Joe Davis. Huntsville just over the midfield stripe, looking to attack right to left. Chipped, long ball to Ollie Wright, who's in the corner close to us, looking to attack the 18, defended by Jalen James, streaking towards the center, sent back door, headed away by Chattanooga, battling for it. Taylor Gray can't gather. It's Eck with the ball, goes to Ollie Wright. Wright just takes a random shot and cleared easily by Chattanooga. An aerial clear over the midfield stripe and out of play. Thrown back in by Coach. Huntsville picks it up, carries it out, and now throws it in to the center of the field in the circle, working right to left. One connection, long ball. Huntsville City Football Club standing close side along the touchline. One pass, now two. Ollie Wright has it taken. Jalen James ahead of steam. Long feed for Chattanooga. Into the close wing. Chattanooga's got the ball just beyond the 18, fighting for it on the end line and taken away by Huntsville. Good play defensively. Huntsville puts us back underway quickly. A nice attack, but Chattanooga can't string it together. Huntsville working right to left. Late stages, closing in on our 93rd minute of play. Long feed, aerial into the wing, gathered by Huntsville City Football Club. Sent back outside to Brennan Creek, who's quite a ways beyond the 18. He's looking for help, defended by Taylor Gray. Cuts to the inside, onto the penalty arc, taken away. Couldn't get it over to Ollie Wright. Regathered by Johnston for Huntsville. Huntsville beyond the corner of the 18 on the right side. Chipped inside, header back door, and cleared by Milo Garvanian for Chattanooga in the early stages of our 93rd minute, where it's 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. From Joe Davis Stadium, Chattanooga on the road, leading and battling in added time, stoppage time, 10 minutes of it. We're in the 93rd, halfway to our 94th, as Huntsville is on an all-out press look here. Brennan Creek skying this towards the 18, headed away by Chattanooga. Far touchline over the midfield stripe, regathered just behind it by Huntsville to Johnston, who's on the center circle. He goes far side. Taking their time, Huntsville working right to left, looking to get the attack going. Johnson standing on the edge of the center circle, all the way back behind the stripe, back and forth. The backs working with it for Huntsville City Football Club, looking to get back on the attack, right to left. Skying this, chipped into the wing, close side, Ollie Wright, entry pass, he's got it again, back door, the header coming, chipped towards the goal box and cleared by Chattanooga. 94th minute, 10 minutes of stoppage time to play. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Huntsville City Football Club has been on an all-out press for 5 minutes straight, and now we have a Chattanoogan down on the edge of the 18, just inside of the penalty arc. It's the big guy, the Moldovan. They help him to his feet, and it looks like he's all right. We're going to play on midway through the 94th. That is a tough guy. Anatoly Prepelica, originally from Moldova, a towering presence at 6'6", an absolute authority down in the box. Would not want to have to come against him myself. We're back underway. Huntsville to Ollie Wright. Wright looking for the pass, taken by Chattanooga. Rivas Murillo sends this one skying down the field, looking for Taylor Gray, and offside is the call. Immediately signaled for. And good eyes by the judge. Hewitt throwing up the flag. They've done a great job watching for those and calling them today. In the 95th minute, 10 minutes of stoppage time to play, 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Huntsville with the ball. They'll work right to left. One pass, now two to the midfield stripe, looking to sky this towards the 18. Taken by Prepolitsa and Chattanooga. Garvanian has it just beyond Chattanooga's 18. They're working left to right. Garvanian fighting his way towards the midfield stripe. Passes around two defenders. Jalen James left off. Edge of the 18, Chattanooga centering feedback to James and cleared away expertly by Huntsville. What a great play defensively. Just caught on a centering feed for James, who was going to be wide open on the backside. Ollie Wright has it for Huntsville on the midfield stripe. Skies this far side, working right to left on the attack near the corner of the 18. Chattanooga looking for the takeaway. Big collision here, and right away the call against Jimenez Aranzazu. Arroyo wastes no time sounding the whistle. We've played 5 minutes of 10 minutes of stoppage time. That's right, 10 minutes of stoppage time. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. Midway through the 96th minute at Joe Davis. Jalen James is going to get a change. He's been electric, had a hat trick last week. In his stead, in this late stage situation, James comes to the bench. He'll get a rest. Fareed Sarsar comes to Chattanooga from Inter Miami CF2 last season. He'll play this stoppage time at Joe Davis on Wicks Family Field. We're going to have a set piece now for Huntsville. After that big collision by Jimenez Aranzazu, they'll give a kick to HCFC just beyond the 18. We've seen two already from this spot, maybe 15, 20 feet beyond the corner of the 18, to be taken by Huntsville City. Here's the delivery. Chipped backside, headed straight up by Chattanooga. Still looking to clear. Headed back inside. Loose. Huntsville regathers. Edge of the 18. Deflected by Milo Garvanian. Huntsville chases it down. They've still got the ball. Looking for a pass and some help. And this one skies up into row C. Maximus Eck came back out, got the ball, standing maybe 30 feet beyond the 18, desperate to find someone to go to, and Chattanooga does a great job of fanning their defenders out, shutting things down, and preventing any opportunities from developing for Huntsville City Football Club. Now Antoine will put us back underway. 10 minutes of stoppage time to play in total, and we've now played 7. We're into the 98th minute from Joe Davis. Chattanooga Football Club on the road leading 1-0 against Huntsville City. What a nasty move. Taylor Gray gets around one defender, now taken by Ollie Wright before he can finish off the play. Wright chips it, skying, a rainbow ball sailing aerially down the pitch. Gathered far side in the wing, and now the whistle before Chattanooga can pick it up down along the end line. Stoppage time continues midway through our 98th minute on Wicks Family Field between Chattanooga Football Club, Huntsville City Football Club. With the ball, Antoine on the edge of the goal box. He'll work from left to right with it for Chattanooga. Gene Antoine back from injury. Chattanooga has to be just thrilled to have their all-star goalkeeper back. Back-to-back Golden Glove Awards in Nisa, the finest keeper in the National Independent Soccer Association. Won it last season for Chattanooga Football Club. They started without him, and the man in his stead, absolutely fantastic. Jonathan Burke showed his stuff. Interesting to know Chattanooga has such depth at keeper. Chattanooga working left to right, regathered beyond the 18. Down along the touchline, into the wing, looking for that entry pass. Big collision as legs are tangled. And we'll play on. 99th minute. We're almost midway through it. 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club. No call either way, so the ball does go to Huntsville. Sent by Martino to Wright. Wright wants to go the distance himself. Up the pitch, over the midfield stripe. Leaves it off here. Huntsville Cicerone. Back to the stripe. Across the circle, far side. Closing in on our 100th minute of play. 10 minutes of stoppage time in total to play. This will be the final one. Pass to the 18. Regathered by Huntsville. Chipped away by Chattanooga. Out of play on the far touchline. And seconds away from our 100th minute. 10 minutes of stoppage time to play. Onto the field. Chipped inside towards the goal box. Headed away by Chattanooga. Rivas can't gather. Slide tackle misses. Long ball. Antoine swats it away. Gathered by Garvanian. He clears it. We're into the 100th minute at Joe Davis. 1-0 Chattanooga. Quickly throwing in. Huntsville. Under 1 minute to score a goal and send us to kicks. They've got the ball in the center circle, far side. HCFC rotating, looking for some kind of space. Midway through the 100th minute, far side, into the 18, taken by Perez for Chattanooga. Chattanooga Football Club, left to right, Jimenez Aranzazu on the corner of the 18, far touchline. Taylor Gray with it, looking to eliminate the threat and run out stoppage time. Chattanooga, Jimenez Aranzazu takes it from Gray, back to him near the midfield stripe. He stops and looks back for help. Aranzazu heavily defended on the touchline, back to Gray. Taylor through traffic to the captain and sent skying down the field into the wing as we cross into our 101st minute of play with 10 minutes of stoppage time showing on the clock. They will call it, and we have reached full time at Joe Davis Stadium. Chattanooga Football Club with an electric 1-0 win. Wow, unreal. The goal scored by the captain, Alex McGrath, his 4th of this season, is the game winner, and it was in the late stages. It's unreal that there was 5 minutes left in regulation when he scored that, but it feels like a half an hour ago after we played so much in stoppage time, and he has to be our man of the match. Alex McGrath scoring the game winner in brilliant fashion. Took a long feed, walked it over the edge of the 18, buried it off the top bar over the shoulder of Martino. A really nice goal and continues to build on what's been an electric season for him. Chattanooga Football Club wins on the road. I'll take a quick 2-minute break and be back with more post-game analysis on the Chattanooga Football Club radio network. 1-0, the final. Chattanooga best Huntsville City Football Club on the road from Joe W. Davis Stadium in Huntsville, Alabama.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Well, we played about 100 years of stoppage time there. We played to 101 minutes at Joe W. Davis Stadium before Chattanooga walks away with a victory. The game winner in the 86th minute, Alex McGrath, the captain, scores a beautiful goal. 4th of the season, 20th of his career as a professional, and in impressive fashion. 14 shots for Huntsville, 9 for Chattanooga, 5 on target for Huntsville. Chattanooga just kept making the big plays. 2 on goal for Chattanooga, and one of them the game winner. Chattanooga had possession a lot more than Huntsville, 599 passes to the 381 of Huntsville City Football Club, and the passing efficiency, a dramatic difference, 89% for Chattanooga Football Club, 78 and change for Huntsville. A great showing for Chattanooga Football Club. Coming up next for Huntsville City Football Club, their upcoming schedule is not going to get much easier. They have to travel to Philadelphia May 5th. Then they'll be back at home for 2 in a row. TFC 2 on Friday, May 10th. On Saturday, May 18th, they host Atlanta United 2, hoping to capitalize on at least one of those and pick up their first win of the season in MLS Next Pro play. Chattanooga Football Club continues to rise in the standings, now ranked 3rd overall in Next Pro. Their first season as part of the league. Out of 29 teams in the standings, they are number 3 overall. The storybook continues for Chattanooga Football Club. It's really unreal at this point. They are now 3-0-2, and one of those draws they won on shootouts. Impressive showing again. We'll be back. Be sure to be with us next time on the road at Kennesaw State University, just north of Atlanta, where Chattanooga will battle Atlanta United 2. That's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time kick this Wednesday, April 24th. And also join us at Fort Finley. Get your tickets now, ChattanoogaFC.com. Chattanooga plays host to Carolina Core this next Saturday, April 27th. We'll have it all. Thanks again for tuning in. Chattanooga Football Club Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei signing off and hope to see you again. The final score, 1-0, a Chattanooga Football Club victory over Huntsville City Football Club.
On behalf of both clubs, the fans, Gabriel Schrei, and the entire team at the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, I'm Brian Vale, bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in for today's edition of Professional Soccer.
All events airing on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's match will be archived for replay inside of the app or platform where you tuned in. For detailed recaps, highlights, and to secure tickets for upcoming matches, make your way to ChattanoogaFC.com. Stay informed with all of the action and never miss a chance to support your team live from the stands. Do you have game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos when you share them on social media. Are you using team hashtags with your posts? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga Always and hashtag SomosCFC in all of your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Be sure that you're also following us on social media. Connect with Chattanooga FC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do you have feedback or bright ideas? We're all about making game day the best it can be. If you have suggestions or thoughts on how we can enhance the experience, we're eager to hear them. Drop by our website today to connect with us and submit your suggestions.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Roaches delivers a straight left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front!
This broadcast is a proud product of the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.